It's absolutely critical to work with communities from our perspective, because you learn so much more and your responses are that much more sophisticated. Well, Enquiry by Design is a way of engaging with local communities about issues affecting where they live. So it's really an organised way of getting to tens and hundreds of people and finding out really what they think about a particular place, extracting that local intelligence because they know the area particularly well, and then combining that with a theory about placemaking which we have, and coming to solutions which are beneficial for local people.
Well, I think we're moving towards articulating a vision for the town. Once you have a vision for the town, you understand how development would contribute to that vision and make sure it doesn't detract from it, and I guess that's what we're all trying to do, really.
I was quite sceptical when I first had the letter through the post, and what the state themselves were trying to do. But after today and last night, things are starting to open up and I'm quite enjoying it.
An EbD is really made up of three principal parts. There's the part where you consult the wider public group in the public open sessions, which typically happen in the evenings at the beginning of the process and at the end of a process. There's then what's called the technical briefings, which happen on day one in the morning, where a whole host of technical issues are downloaded to a core team of people, stakeholders and the Prince's Foundation's team in a very organised and efficient manner. And then there's a site tour where those people then visit a particular area to make sense of those issues and make them, understand them in a place-based way. And then there's the core part of the Enquiry by Design, which is a series of workshops, and then a series of hypotheses, or what we call consolidation plans, where on each day particular plans that are being worked up by different groups are brought into one common plan.
What was clear from the workshop that the Prince's Foundation carried out in Grove Park was that there was a huge sensitivity to thinking not just about the economic vitality of the area, but how socially it worked as a place, that there were opportunities there for young and old alike, a good event for the local area and for local people.
It's a superb way of doing it. I mean, there's obviously going to be, as the process goes on, much more sort of sense of ownership of whatever comes out of it, and much more sort of widespread support, I suspect, as a result. So the way it's being done just seems to be, absolutely the way to do it.
Well, we tend to tailor our teams for each particular situation, so we have a broad network of professional members who've got very different backgrounds, master planners, architects, landscape architects of course, but we also have illustrators, developers, retail experts. So it's a pretty broad group. We would effectively have a core team almost always of 3 to 4 people from the foundation, because the project manager is particularly important. And then we would maybe have a core team including professional members of anywhere between 6 and 10, depending on the scale of the project or the complexity of the project.
And I think when you come into a place, you've got to try and understand an awful lot of issues very, very quickly. And the best way to do that is just to ask the people that are local. They'll tell you exactly where the footpath routes are, what people use, what people don't want to do, where the linkages are, all those kind of things will come through from the public.
The foundation is wonderful at bringing people out and really giving people the feeling of real involvement, not just paying lip service to it, but really making people feel that they can make a change to how things are planned for the future. And that is really important, because the people here know more about the place than anyone else.